How's it going, guys? Average Adam back here with part 7 of our Dark Souls live stream / playthrough. We're just going to jump straight into it. We got a fair bit done in the last stream. Went a little bit longer, but you know, we bowled over a few bosses. We had some PvP. We leveled up a bit. We helped out Foxinator. So you know, we got a fair bit done. This is Irithyll Dungeon. Plenty of jump scares whenever you try and pick up items from these dead guys. So Irithyll Dungeon can be a little bit annoying for one reason: the enemy right in front of us. So they're Irithyll jailers, and as you'll just see, my health dropped a bit there. That's sort of their gimmick. They don't really put out a lot of damage, but they sort of, I don't know, they've got an ability. So like once their like lantern goes, like once they have their red aura, they put out that smoke, you see that my health starts dropping, and it goes down for like, it goes down a lot actually. I think it can go down to like 10 or so hit points. Like it can be pretty low. It's not permanent, it does come back, but it does take a bit of time. So you've really got to be careful, because if they hit you with that and you sort of get stuck, they then end up sort of slowing you down, and you can't really, like, you can still move, but your movement is really slow. So you've sort of, yeah, you've really got to be careful when you fight them, because they've got, I think what the weapon is called, soldering iron, and if they hit you with that when you're slowed down, you're done. It's just the fact of the matter. Can't put it any other way other than that. You're dead. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So because of that, this area can be a pretty big drain on your Estus. So you've really got to manage it carefully, and just make sure that you don't exhaust it, because if you get down to really low health and you've got no Estus, you're sort of in the shit. So okay, so there's two sides to this area, both are pretty much the same. This is the way to progress. Well, not in here, but there is a way to progress, which I'm going to cover shortly. I will open this for just in case I do die. I can just run straight through, I don't have to worry about it. Just quickly, guys, just from going over the, just been looking at my channel today, there's been a massive growth. Like, it's actually crazy. I actually can't believe it. I'm gonna die here. Yep. So that was close. I was just about dead there. But yeah, I noticed that there's been a fairly massive amount of growth. Like, I think our subscribers have nearly doubled. Like, I think I was at like 15 or something the other day, and now we're up over the 30 mark. Okay, I just died. Awesome. So yeah, we're up over the sort of the 30 mark now, which is not ever anything I thought was going to happen. So it's been awesome to see, guys. Seriously. No words. Just honestly, just so grateful for it. That and notice that a lot of my videos, the views have gone up a lot as well. So it's been really good, guys, to have all your support, and you know that I'm clearly doing something right. I think every time we stream, I get a little bit better, like with my audio and the commentary. So you know, it's been good to see that sort of reflected in the growth of the channel, I suppose. But yeah, so for everyone who's stuck by me since you know, day one, and who's been subscribed and has been, you know, supporting me and things like that, I just want to say thank you very much. It does mean a lot to me, and I'm hoping that, you know, the trend of this channel growth continues, and you never know where we might be in the next week, 2 weeks, a month. You never know. So yeah, hopefully I can keep making good content for you guys, and you enjoy watching, and we'll have a bit of fun. So that's sort of what I'm aiming for. Okay, gonna let him go. Alright. So I did skip over a fair bit of that area. I didn't want to spend too much time in there. There is a couple of different ways you can go, and there is a bit of treasure here and there in the cells, but I didn't really want to go too far into it. Okay. Cool, thought he would have hit me with that just then. Okay. The Foxinator in the chat, good to see. And like B-Man, awesome stuff guys, thanks for tuning in. Foxinator, I'm wearing the hat because it's fashionable and I look flippity fly. There's a rule in Dark Souls, it's Fashion Souls. It comes before every other rule. So you've got to respect the drip. Okay, Mimic here. Whoa! Oh, you got me. He got me. I reckon he's got me, guys. Oh, just look at that shit. And he got me. Okay, yep. I thought we got away there. I was like, aha, perfect. Oh, good. He's let us go with the tiniest bit of health, and we'll be able to get away. But no, he got me. Should have seen that coming, really. I thought, yep, I'll get out that door, I'll heal up, and then I'll finish him off. But it was not meant to be. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to repeat that and just try and run past a lot of these enemies. Foxinator, take notes. This is how you do the Dark Souls Duke. Just run past all these enemies. And I needed to go down here. You're not going to get me with that, buddy. Okay. Alright, back to where we were. So we'll just, like all the deaths, we'll just pretend it didn't happen. Just keep pushing through. Okay. So, I haven't checked in with the Foxinator, but I hope that that he's been enjoying playing through Dark Souls, and I'll be interested to sort of hear about where you're at. How far have you gone, I suppose? You would have nearly beaten the game by now. You're that strong. Okay. That was the only reason I attacked him, guys, just purely for the Estus Shard. No other reason. Unless a Mimic has an item that I want, I won't attack him. Okay. Don't mind me, guys, just gonna sneak past the sleeping boy. Okay. Up to the Crucifixion Woods. Good stuff. PvP hotspot. We've got to watch out. Oh, speaking of watching out, look at all these rats. What is happening? Right. Done and done. Alright. Assuming mum and dad rat, yep, killed your kids, now you're dead. It's a family reunion in hell. Have fun with that. Okay. Right, so I like to incorporate another Dark Souls Duke up here, guys, because there is a heap of these. So I just want to nope right out of that situation right off the bat. So my health is going to drop to basically nothing. It'd be interesting to see how far it actually drops. I can't actually remember. Oh no, it's going to stop a little bit short. No, good stuff. Okay. So guys, we are just about to enter into our next area. This is going to be our second last Lord of Cinder coming up in this area, so we're, you know, you think we're sort of getting to the end, but we're not quite, because we've still got a fair bit of the game to go. Just because the Lords of Cinder are dead doesn't mean it's over. We've got 2 DLCs to do, and there's a lot of optional bosses that I want to cover as well, so this isn't going to be a 100% playthrough, but I am going to kill all the bosses, all the main and all the optional bosses, and I'm going to do both of the DLCs. So, not sure how much longer this sort of series is going to go. Probably at least probably 10 more episodes. So it's going to take us a little while to get through it, but it's going to be good. Okay, so I'm just going to rest again here. It's only a really short run to the next Lord of Cinder, so I'm just going to quickly go back to Firelink and see if I can squeeze a couple of levels in. So, not sure how long this stream's going to go for. I might just do it for half an hour, just depends on where we sort of finish up. But it could go longer, I'm not sure, so we'll just see what happens. Okay. So, oh yep, I picked up the Giant's Coal. It was his buddy, so he's a bit upset about it. Reinforce some Estus, so that gives us 13 out of 15, so we're getting there, we've nearly got them all. So usually when I play through, I usually miss at least one Estus Shard or Undead Bone Shard, but it looks like this time we're going pretty well, so... Okay. Level up. I reckon we might be able to squeeze in. Oh, how many levels? Oh, 1. Oh, jeez, that sucks. Okay. Just gonna leave health where it is at the moment, or vigor, I should say. Just gonna leave that for now because once it sort of hits its, it doesn't soft cap at 27, but from like whatever level you start at, as the more points you put in, the more returns you get when you get before 27. After that, then you sort of move into the next level, so you don't get as much health when you put points in. So for 19 extra health, I'm not going to waste I'm not going to use a level on it, I'll say. Not wasting it, but I'm not going to use a level on it. There's not really much point. So bit extra damage, which is always good, and we are getting closer to our soft cap of 40. I may even go to 50 strength, but for now I'm going to do endurance because it's just so important. So important whenever you play these games. Okay, so +8, so we're getting pretty close, guys. You end up with your Estus being +10 and you get 15 uses, so we're getting there, we're not far off. So I've gotten I have gotten a couple of requests to do Demon Souls. I haven't played that before. I do fully intend on playing it and streaming it when I do, but I will just have to wait until I get a PS5 before I can actually stream it. So until then, oh okay, just got pwned with a fireball. Until then, we're just going to have to, we've still got a couple of games to play through, so we've still got this to finish, and we've got Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1. So still got a bit to go before we, hopefully by the time we've finished that, we can do a playthrough of Demon Souls. That'd be really fun. That'd be blind. I've never even watched a walkthrough of it, so I wouldn't have any idea about the bosses, or I don't know about the story. I know nothing about it. I don't even know like what good weapons are. So that will be a completely blind playthrough when it comes time for that. Oh, the Foxinator, Lord of the Fallen. I've never played it. I know of it, but I can honestly say I don't know a lot about it. So here's Yhorm the Giant. Hope you're happy with that, Foxinator. He's probably the biggest boss in the game, or well, one of the biggest. There's bigger yet, but he's one of them. So I hope you're satisfied with the height of him. He's pretty bloody tall. Okay, so the gimmick with this boss is you can't really fight him in the traditional sense. He's too strong. So lucky he had a sword there for us to pick up. Now you've got to use the weapon art. The sword's called the Storm Ruler. Does massive damage, but whenever you charge it up, you're pretty vulnerable, so you got to watch it. Okay, so he's going stage 2. So hit him again. Oh, ouch. Right, bang. Right, one more. One more and he's gone. Oh, one more and I'm gone. Yikes, nearly had him too. Blade was fully charged and everything. Wow, okay, haven't died to him in years. I don't think I've died to him in years. That's crazy. Well, I'll tell you guys, crazy stuff's happening on this stream. A lot of stuff that I haven't seen happen before, and that's the fun of it though. You know, you just never know what's gonna happen. And that is a perfect example. I didn't think he was gonna kill me, honestly, but I thought I was out of his range, but he shot in close, so. Okay. Gonna avoid this. Avoid this situation. Exciting news as well, guys. After today, and with a lot of help from Light B Man, actually got a PC set up today. So that's really exciting. So that's good news for the channel. So eventually, once I sort of get it sorted and figure out how to use it properly, it's been a long time since I've had a PC. So once I work out all the ins and outs and work out how to do editing and work out my mic setup and all that, we will be doing sort of more scripted videos, but this does also open us up to being able to play PC games, which is really cool. So we will be playing PC games in the future, not until we're finished with that, okay? That's why I don't talk and do boss fights, I don't pay any attention. But we will be doing some PC games, so that opens up a whole new world of possibilities for us, which is really, really cool. So once we sort of get done and dusted with our From Software, Dark Souls, Bloodborne sort of streams that we want to do, then, you know, I can take, and hopefully by that time I've fully worked out how to use my PC, so we're taking requests for some PC games, so that'll be fun. Okay. I'm gonna Ember up here, guys, just because I'm getting pretty sloppy in this boss fight, so a bit of extra health is gonna help. But hopefully I'm showing you guys what not to do, and anyone who's watching in the future, this is how you don't fight a boss, is just stand there and let them destroy your health. Hit number one. Pretty sure you only need to hit him 5 or 6 times before he's dead, but got him. So there is lore behind why this sword is so OP. This sword is 100% a gimmick. It is useless. I won't say useless, but it is really not good in PvE. This sword only use is to be used in this boss fight, and anyone who tries to tell you differently is winding you up, because it is not a good sword. It is really, really not a good sword. The weapon art is trash, and it is only good against this boss, I promise you. So don't get any ideas thinking, oh, this weapon's like ridiculously overpowered, because it's not. It's literally trash. So he's gone. So Lord of Cinder fallen. So he's 3 of 4. So once that happens, and you beat 3 Lords of Cinder, the 4th one, you're probably thinking, where's the 4th one? Well, it's actually, he's linked to an area, an early game area, which we sort of ran through at the start, High Wall of Lothric. So the Lothric castle that you start off with, there's another section to that that's sort of higher level end game area, or late to mid end game area. So now that we've defeated the other Lords of Cinder, we get summoned to where we need to go. So you guys might remember we were here in part 1, we picked up the banner, and Foxinator will remember, he did it not long ago. You pick up the banner from this lady, and she, so now she's summoned us back, so now she's dead, I think. Is she dead? Yep, so she's dead for whatever reason, old age, I guess. So she's given us this Basin of Vows. You go forward and you place it on that statue of the knight. Now, I'm not going to do that right now. I am going to quickly go back to Firelink and I'll come back because once you place that basin, it triggers a boss fight, so I don't want to deal with that right now. Foxinator, you savage. You killed her. You killed a defenseless old lady. You're a bloody sicko. What'd she ever do to you? Just tried to give you a banner and what, you just decided to cut her up? You're a bloody sicko, mate. Tell you what, some of the people in these streams, just bloody absolute savages. Killing defenseless old women. Did you at least make it look like an accident? Okay. So, you know, 60k souls. You know, I probably could try to do the boss fight right back to back, but I'm most likely going to die. So I do want to give myself a little bit extra something. Ah, so you put down the basin, thinking you're gonna jump areas, and you got killed by the boss. That's what happens, Foxinator. Try and cheat the system, and that's what happens. Boss is pretty hard, so I know what I'm in for here. Dancer of the Boreal Valley. So her combo game is ridiculous, a lot like Pontiff Sullivan. So let's see how quick we can beat her, or if we can beat her. Got 8 minutes, or depending on how long it takes, this may be a longer stream. Ah, there's this guy. He's probably not going to be expecting to be summoned into the dancer fight, so I'm not going to do that to him. There's a few summon signs down, actually, that I'm seeing. There's one back there, one there. You know what, I actually might summon someone in, it might be fun. Hey, quit it. Jeez, you guys seriously going to try and do me like that? What did I ever do to you? You know what? I cannot say that name, but I'm going to summon them in, just for a bit of fun. I know it's going to make the boss stronger, but, you know, also increases our damage output as well. 2 versus 1, never a bad thing. Foxinator knows that. 2 versus 1, you don't always come away with the victory. We got wrecked in PvP. Okay, here we go. Summoned in with praise the sun gesture, as you do when you're a sun bro. Yep, here's the right. Can't remember what gesture that is, but anyway, moving on. Okay. Place the basin. Let's do it. Interesting boss lore-wise. I won't bore you with all the details, but... Oh, yeah, so she's got a fair bit of reach, so you've got to watch it. I don't know what weapon this guy's using, but... it looks very... What's it called again? The Saint's Bite, I think it is. It's an interesting choice for a weapon. It's not doing a heap of damage, so I'm not really sure. Oh, I thought I was out of range of that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Jeez, guys, I tell you what, she's got some long-ass reach. It's crazy. Here comes the tornado. And I'm out. See you, boys. There's the spin to win. Oh wait, she's not doing it? I thought she was doing it. Come on, do the spin to win. Oh, I better help out my buddy. Stop being a coward. Whoop. Jeez, that's not good. Alright, I'm out. Need to heal up, guys. We're getting pretty close to beating her, so I really don't want to die if I can avoid it. Just smack that booty. The Dark Souls way. Ooh, okay, yep, chill. So guys, this is 100% not a clean fight at all. As you can tell, she does a ridiculous amount of damage, and I just got killed. Guys, we were so close. We were so close. So, yeah, she hits hard, as you can tell. Okay. Alright. So, co-op, that didn't really work out. So, I'm going to try it solo and see how we go. I always think it's a really cool feature when you see, like, you know, phantoms of other players running, like, in real time, like, in their own world. I reckon that's really cool. It's a good feature. I like that they did that. Okay. Not gonna worry too much about our souls, but... So... Sometimes I honestly think sometimes I play better when I'm not locked on, because I think I get caught on the camera sometimes. This is not a good example of that, but... Oh jeez, I nearly rolled into that grab attack. That would not have been good. Okay. Sort of just gotta pick your moments, I guess, because like... It's really weird because sometimes she can be passive and not do anything and just sort of walk around in circles, but then other times she can just be really, really aggressive. So it's, I don't know, it's weird. It's one of those bosses that you just never know what she's going to do. Although I do know that she's going to do that big spinning attack. That can be pretty terrifying. It goes for a really long time. Okay, looks like we're having a bit more luck this time. Oh, okay, I say that and we just get killed. So, it can be a pretty difficult boss, guys. She just has got really impressive combo game. Okay. I'm not giving up. I know I was going to try and keep this at the half an hour mark, but you know what, guys, fuck that. We're going to beat this boss. We're gonna beat this boss. It's happening. Stream doesn't end until she's dead. Really like their armor set, the Lothric Knights. I reckon it's really cool. It's too heavy though, unfortunately. So even if I did have it, I can't really wear it because it's just gonna make me fat roll. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have attacked then. Alright, not off to a good start, guys. Ooh, lucky we avoided that. That grab attack is very dangerous. Once she grabs you, she just like impales you with her sword. And, you know, if you don't have a lot of health, it can pretty much one-shot you, so you really got to watch it. Ooh, okay. Whoa, okay. Yep, she beat me in my game. I didn't think she was going to get around there, but she did. So that's not really ideal. Oh, okay. Yep, she can turn on a dime, that's for sure. Right, Ember up just for that little bit extra health. Here comes the tornado attack. So we've got that little bit extra now, so... Ah, come on. Tornado attack again. Oh, she's loving the tornado attack. Ay, ay, Okay. Alright. So guys, this run's going pretty good. We've stunned her a couple of times. She's got not a lot of health left, so let's see if we can pull off the win. And we did. Nice. See, she wasn't too bad then. Like, she did the spin to win a fair bit, but she, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes she's just weird. It's really unpredictable, sort of, when she's going to do what attack and the consistency of it. It's just all in all just a weird fight. Good fight, but a weird one. Okay, so placing the basin, for whatever reason, putting a bowl in front of a statue drops the ladder. I'm sure it makes sense in the cutscene, but logistically it doesn't make much sense. Okay, so now we're at Lothric Castle. So this is, you know, that's the early game baby little level, I suppose, and this is you know, that level on steroids. So I'm going to quickly come out here to the left. There is an optional boss, well actually two optional bosses if you go this way. I'm not going to be fighting them in this episode, but I just want to come down here because I'm pretty sure it's either an Estus Shard or an Undead Bone Shard that I want to grab. So we will be coming through here and beating these bosses, but I just want to try and get the main story knocked on the head first, and then we'll be coming back and doing all the extra stuff. So that means Ashes Variandel, that means Ring City, that means Nameless King. Oh, yep, Estus Shard. Very good. Yeah, it's going to be a lot, guys. It's going to be a lot of bosses coming up, so hope you guys are enjoying the content. I am just going to push through just to this next bonfire in this area up here. But by all means, you know, guys, comment now if you want me to run this a bit longer. Completely up to you. I'm happy to sort of finish it off at this 30-minute mark, but if you guys want me to keep going, I can. So just let me know. Happy to keep pushing through if that's what you guys want to see. All right. Boss of this area though is I won't say it's one of my favourites, but it's up there. It's not my favourite, but it is definitely up there. Boss is really cool, and it's got uses one of my favourite weapons. Okay, so this guy is pretty scary now. So he's been buffed, so he's going to hit a lot harder. So we've got to be careful. So not only has he been buffed to do more damage, he's also... Ooh, okay. So he's also been buffed to increase his defense. So in this area you'll see a lot of these knights with standing next to those undead or whatever it is they are. These, I think they're like priests or, you know, priestess, whatever they are. Undead something. But they'll do a buff on these guys and it makes them hit like an absolute truck. Alright, Hour of Power. Why stop a good thing? Okay, yeah, alright guys, we'll go a bit longer. We'll push through. We'll get to the boss of this area and then we'll save the rest for the next part. Which I will be streaming again tomorrow night as well, so we'll just see where we end up, hey? Oh, okay. Yep. Alright guys. 2 on 1. Not where I want to be right now. Alright. Probably going to have to kill this guy first, because he tends to sort of chase you down more than this shield guy. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, 1 down. Nice. Alright. Backstab. There we go. Take that, buddy. Big R2. Oh, that attack is so slow. But it worked, so. Now, you will see just then, I did a, he had his shield up, but because I hit it a couple of times, it actually depleted the enemy stamina and it opens them up for a critical attack. So that's what you just saw then. It doesn't happen very often, but when sometimes, particularly enemies that carry great shields, you're probably not going to be able to break their stamina because they just absorb so much more. But with those guys, you can break their stamina. So if they, I think either 3 or 4 hits, maybe 3 hits actually, with a heavier weapon, you will break their stamina and open them up for a critical attack. The key is to make sure you still have stamina yourself, otherwise it won't work. So lucky I had just a little bit left. Okay. Ah, the robes of prayer. Right, Fashion Souls, time for an upgrade I suppose. Or, well, a downgrade most likely. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change out the hat, and I think Foxinator's going to appreciate this one more. There we go. Now we're looking fashionable. Aha! And this is where we get Titanite chunks as well. So you need Titanite shards from +1 to +3, then +4 through to 5 and 6 is large Titanite, and then after that you need Titanite chunks. So we're starting to get Titanite chunks now, so that's good. We'll be able to upgrade our weapon to +9. To get it to +10, you do need to get a Titanite slab. They are pretty rare, but there is a fair few in the game, but we won't get them yet. They're a little ways off. We'll get one soon, but whether or not our weapon is going to be ready for one is another question altogether. Okay guys, now I've gone with the Fashion Souls, but the problem is now I have no poise, I've got nothing, so gotta be careful. If I get hit, even like with light weapons, I can get staggered very, very easily. Right, so he's down. Okay, so a big guy's gonna drop down. There he is, he tried to do a plunging attack on me, the bastard. Hey, hey, hey. Right, so I think he isn't one technically, I don't, because he doesn't have his wings, but oh, okay. Oh, that was lucky, guys. We're in a pretty tight spot there. That attack that he just did there is a miracle called Divine Pillars of Light or something like that. It's a very flashy miracle, but it's not very good. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and it's a bit of a useless one, in all honesty. Just went to do it again, but lucky for us, it opens him up for a backstab. So that fat boy there, he's gone. So I will run up here just quickly, just to get the armor set. Oh, I can't wear it because it would give me a lot of defense and things like that, but it's just way too heavy. Oh, it's a dead end. It's not really. Illusory wall. So remember that, Foxinator, when you come through. So there we go. So they do end, yeah, so Wing Knight. So they do end up actually having wings. So look forward to that coming up. They do end up having wings. So okay. I would wear it, but my my vitality is far too low, and with this weapon being as heavy as it is, I just can't pull it off. It's just too heavy. Okay, so oh, lucky we were already attacking there, because that could have been pretty nasty if he had hit us. Oh, and that guy did hit us. Okay, yep. I forgot that there's guys up there that throw fire bombs at you and shoot you, so. And that smoke bomb there that he just dropped, it actually stops you from being able to use your Estus. So, really not what you want to have to deal with. It's a real pain. Okay, take 2. So, missed and missed. Don't know where my don't know where my souls are. Oop, probably going to lose them again here anyway. I know souls really aren't of any consequence because of the things in my inventory that will remain nameless. But, you know, still, I'm trying to play this through as if I was playing through myself, so I don't really want to lose 70k souls. Whoa! Come on! Oh no! I mean, I know 77k souls is not that much, because I think that'll only get me up 2 levels, but hey, 2 levels is 2 levels. Okay, we're getting a little further each time. If anyone's wondering why I'm not just, you know, attacking and defeating all the enemies, I mean, I can, but even doing that sometimes you can get caught and die. So, I'm just gonna, okay, well, my souls aren't even here. Oh, they're back there, are you kidding? Alright, I'm just gonna at least get this bonfire. Oh, the delays, guys. Every time they get me, the second they put their weapon up in the air or they wind it up, I think straight away, yep, they're gonna hit me now. They're gonna hit me now, and then they just keep holding it in the air. And every time I fall for it, it actually really catches me up. Particularly when we get to Nameless King, because it's something that he does a lot. He delays his attacks that bloody much, and it does your head in. Okay. I'm gonna do a mad dash for my souls here. Thank you. And I'm going back again. So thanks, guys. I'm just gonna take my stuff and go. Rest up. And throw myself at the next area. Well, it's still the same area, but I suppose you could call it the next main area. So I think it's called Dragon Bridge or Dragon Fortress or something. Now this guy's just missing his friend in mourning, but I'm just gonna be a dick and come up and reunite them, I suppose. Take that. That's right, you'll be with him soon. And he's gone. Large Titanite. I think we do need a little bit more of that. Great Lance. Not going to use it, but it's good just to pick up. Okay, so this part. The dragons are not dead. In fact, they are alive and well, and there's 2 of them. Don't think you're safe, because you're not. Titanite chunk. Now, I should have ran over to the other side there, because that's where the undead bone shard is that I need. So, I should have done that first, but anyway, I can just circle back around and do that. Okay, a couple of lightning urns. Okay, now, these crystal lizards here, they're almost always a trap, because they always lead you into, you know, areas where there's a heap of enemies, so you can try and get killed, or also the enemies can try and kill you. It's really annoying, but I'm not using a weapon that uses Twinkling Titanite for an upgrade material, so if they're there I'll kill them, but if I don't need to, I'm not really going to bother. Okay, so there's our undead bone shard, so that's taking us to +9 on Arestus, so it's getting up there, guys. Huh. Okay, now, things like that. There's obviously not a hidden path there, so this guy's just trying to be a troll. So, you know, I did that just to prove a point. I didn't actually think there was a hidden wall there, but... Okay. So, I've got that undead bone shard, so I picked up a couple of chunks and a fair few large Titanite, so I'm going to go back to Firelink Shrine quickly, sell off, level up, regroup, and then tackle this area. Okay. So first things first, I want to reinforce my Estus, and then I'm going to level up my weapon, because I think I should have enough to get it up at least 2 levels. Right, so that's 14 Estus, and it's going to be +9, so we're nearly getting there, guys. Yep, large Titanite, so it goes to +6, nice. +7 and +8. Okay, 3 levels, nice. So I need 5 more chunks and then a slab. And then we're home and hosed. That'll be +10, and then all I need to do is find a heavy gem, which I will find eventually. I know whether there is one, I think. It's just going to be a matter of finding it. Burn the undead bone shard, so we're +9. So the next undead bone shard and Estus flask, I know where they are. They're in the area just after the one we're about to tackle, so we'll see how we go. So over 100k souls, that should get us up 2 levels, maybe 3 if we're lucky. Oh no, probably 4. Okay, so oh no, only 3. So in terms of strength, I'm thinking I'm probably going to stop at around the 40 mark. I could do dexterity, like you can do dexterity with this weapon as well and get up a fair bit of damage, but I'm not really going to worry about that. I sort of mainly want to do a strength build. I will do 1 in endurance. Do I do 2 in strength? Or do I do 2 in endurance, 1 in strength? I'll do 1 and 2.
Farewell, Ashen.
Okay. So our damage output should be up a fair bit more because we've upgraded our weapon pretty high. So while I'm here, though, I'm going to buy a purging stone. I might buy a couple of them actually. Do buy a couple of them because purging stones make you not look ugly and hollow. So hollowing reversed makes you look more human. Not that you can see my head, but anyway, I think we're probably as prepared as we're going to be to, yep, Dragon Barracks, that's what it is. So we'll just jump straight into it. Yeah, you'll have to forgive me, guys, because this is another area where I sort of just like to run straight through. I just don't like dealing with the dragons, and I don't like dealing with the enemies that are here, so I'm just gonna run straight through. If I can. Sometimes running through gets me killed, but we'll just see what happens. Tell you what, this guy's a trooper. He's running around with no shoes on. The set that I'm wearing doesn't actually come with shoes. Okay. Here we go, that guy's going to shoot. Dodge that. This guy's going to jump out and do a big slash or a big wind up, which he did. And that guy's going to do a big slam. So, away we go, see you later. I am going to kill this guy though because he throws those stupid things that stop you from healing, and if you get hit by them they last like 30 seconds. Oh, raw gem. Thought that was a heavy gem. Unfortunately not. Okay. So here we go. We're just going to run because they breathe fire on the bridge, so you've sort of got to move quick. Or they don't breathe fire at all. Oh no, they do. Yep. Okay, now we've got a heap of assholes throwing fire bombs. So, you know, they don't do a heap of damage, but it's just chip damage, so okay, they don't do a heap of damage, I just said, and then I almost just got destroyed by one. Okay, so get those guys done, they're out of the way. Yeah, mate, you're going down. Okay. The damage output has gone up like crazy, guys. Wow. See how powerful this weapon ends up being. And it's not even, you know, it's only +8, it's not +9, it's not +10 yet, so it's still got a ways to go, and I've still got a few levels to pump into strength, so plus with the heavy gem I want to put on it, it's going to go up even more, so we should be hitting like a truck a little bit further into the game. with this right now. Right, now there is another Mimic here. This one's a little bit different. It's not one of those ones that stands up on its back legs. It sort of does a crab walk at you for whatever reason. I don't know why. This one seems like it's... I find these versions are a lot easier to deal with, but they're just creepy. I don't know. I don't know if it's a crab walk or the treasure chest head with the big flopping tongue or what it is, but I just find them really, really creepy. Okay, so another Titanite scale. I haven't really touched on those. Titanite scales are used as another upgrade material, but they are only useful on boss weapons. So, you know, whenever you kill a boss, you get their soul. So Titanite scales are used to upgrade those weapons. So they have... I mean... Yeah, well, they don't. Other than boss weapons, they have no other use. So... here's our chance to defeat one of the dragons. Now... if you guys remember... Champion... Well, not Champion Gundyr. The first boss of the game, like the tutorial boss, he sort of turns into one of these as well. Now these things can be a little bit annoying to fight, so I'm just going to compose myself a little bit here before I go too crazy with it. I play through so much in this game as a pyromancer, so I always forget that, you know, I'm not a pyromancer in this game, so in this playthrough. So the gimmick with these things here is that they're weak to fire, like really, really, really weak to fire. So if you've got fire bombs or anything that does fire damage, you're going to do a heap of damage to them, and you're going to keep them stunned. So that's what you want to do. So hit them a few times, throw some fire bombs, and then while they're stunned and while they're on fire, you get a chance to hit them, and they're down. So once you kill that, the dragon dies too. So a heap of chunks, a couple of embers, another chunk, and when one dragon dies, the other one dies too. So now the bridge is free, and we don't have to worry about getting burnt to an absolute crisp. So there we go, guys. That's a easy way to deal with them. Trying to fight that thing without throwing fire bombs at it is just way too hard because it moves around so much and it does so much damage to your health. I just don't think it's worth it, in all honesty. It's just easier just to kill it that way and be done with it. Okay. So Twinkling Titanite, not really any use to us, but sometimes they do drop gems, and sometimes they drop heavy gems or sharp gems or something like that. Refined, there you go. So, yeah, kill them when you can, I suppose. Okay, some more lightning urns. Okay, so I opened this shortcut up here before. The knights are going to come down and try and wreck me. I have picked up a couple embers, so I will use one. Okay, here we go. Now, particularly the guys with the claymores, I think they hit the hardest. Or the great swords, I'll say. Yeah, they're not claymores, they're great swords. They 100% hit the hardest. There you go, he two-shot me. So, especially when he's been buffed, and their great swords have they're infused with lightning damage, so that just rubs salt into the wound. So probably doesn't help that I'm not wearing any armor, but what a waste of an ember. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about running all the way around again. We can just cut straight on through. And I'm just going to be real cheeky and just run straight on through. See you, dude. Oh, okay. Nearly stabbed me in the back just then. They probably would have nearly one-shot me too, because they buffed him and he buffed his weapon. So that would have just spelled death. Oh! Okay, wasn't expecting that. Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna go fight this boss. Alright, 5 minutes to beat this boss. Let's see how we go. And he's still chasing me. Wow, okay, he's committed. Okay. Pretty impressive boss fight, this one. Dragon Slayer armor. Looks sick. Awesome design on this boss. Really, really cool. So, the weapon he's using is the Dragon Slayer Great Axe, and it's actually what Dark Lord was using in that stream that we did the other night. So, it does a lot of damage. It's a really cool looking weapon as well. Whenever I do Faith builds, I normally use it because it does a lot of lightning damage and it hits like an absolute truck. Okay. Oh, okay, I thought I was going to be out of his range there, I wasn't. Okay, yep, he just destroyed me. Okay, I may have to put on some armor for this fight. Yeah, okay, that was really not good. Okay, take two. I am going to try... I'm going to go a different route though, because running back to that boss fight that way is just asking for it. So, you did see I stood on an elevator before, so I'm going to just quickly go back to this bonfire and jump on that elevator and just go straight back up towards him. Okay, when we load, I reckon the load times in this game can be a little bit excessive sometimes. I mean, I know it's not really a long load screen, but you know, when you're only travelling to, you know, just the next bonfire in the same area, you know, it should be a bit quicker than that. Okay. So I am going to ember up. I've got to start being a bit more conservative with my embers because I am running pretty low on them. And this is a very long elevator trip. No wonder, can I wear any armor? Yep, I can wear just the knight armor on top and that's it. So that'll give me a little bit of protection, I guess. Alright, I'm going to send the elevator back down just in case we die again, which is probable. So, we'll see how we go. Alright, let's do this, buddy. Oh, big slam, that would have done a heap of damage. So that's the weapon art for that weapon. The big lightning slam. Does a heap of damage. Okay. So this fight can sort of go a couple of ways depending on, I don't know, the boss AI, I suppose. Sometimes he can be really aggressive and other times he can just hide behind his shield a lot. You're never going to break his shield. You're never going to get through it. It's classified as a great shield. I was a little bit too early on that roll. Oh, I was too early on that roll. Alright, I'm going to heal up here. I think it's safe. It's safe. No! Oh! Okay, I went for the double heal. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Okay, so just to make this very intense situation even more intense, there's I can't remember what they're called. They're called like the butterflies or the dragonflies or something. They make the fight a little bit more difficult because they start shooting at me as well, so... Oh, okay. Shield bash. Honestly guys, the main thing that can actually... Like, obviously he hits really hard, but you also have to be really careful that you don't fall off the edge because it's not a very big arena. Oh, okay. So that's probably another thing that you really want to watch, that you don't fall off the edges, because once he breaks those walls, they're gone. Okay, we're getting close, guys. We're just going to have to sort of do this one hit at a time, because he's So if I heal now, he's just going to lunge straight at me. Oh no. Oh, the air blast. Air blast. Should have seen that coming. Okay. Heal quickly. And getting shot again. Whoop. Nearly just didn't follow my own roll. Okay, get a couple of hits on him. Oh, he's going for a big slam, but I reckon that's going to be his downfall, guys. Yep, there we go. Got him. Second try. Second try. Good stuff. Okay, Soul the Dragon Slayer armor. That boss is sick. Really, really cool boss. And because we kill him, the other dragon, butterfly things, whatever they are, they're dead too. So we don't have to worry about them shooting at us anymore. Okay. Whoop, okay, yep, we've run a little bit over an hour, guys, so I'm just going to quickly get this item. So, Grand Archives, that's the key I've just picked up is going to open that door, and that's our next area that leads to the next Lord of Cinder. So, I'm going to quickly just light this bonfire here, and I'm going to finish up, guys. Thank you for watching this one. It did run a little bit longer, but you guys seem to be enjoying it, so if you're happy, I'm happy. Just want to say again, really appreciate all the recent views that all the videos have been getting and the extra subscribers that have been coming through to the channel. It's been a really awesome feeling. Please guys, if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified anytime I'm going live or a new video comes out. And I'll catch you in the next stream. We'll be doing it around about the same time tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys then. Alright, see you guys.